Hi, Paul Gorney from Luxury Living in Chicago, taking a look at moving to Oak Park, Illinois. Oak Park was one of Chicago's very first suburbs ever, very close to the city. It has a real urban suburban feel, and I'll take a look at very closely right now. I've just sold a number of homes there and can give you a lot of insight. So just call, text, email anytime, day, nights, weekends, anything you need to know about moving to Oak Park or the Chicago area. One of the top ranked agents here for the last 30 years and help a lot of our business leaders and be happy to help anybody from first time buyer up to luxury properties, which I do a lot of too. So looking at Oak Park, the number one thing is it's been ranked as one of the best combinations of urban and suburban areas, in the country. So by niche.com. And what that means is, it feels like you're in Chicago when you're downtown Oak Park. There's so many restaurants, shops, kind of has a city feel to it. You have the train station, you have a commuter train station, parking lots, everything's there. Kind of feels like a cool neighborhood in the city. However, it is the suburbs and it has that feel when you start driving down the streets. You have some homes on bigger lots, very grand homes. Many of the homes are old, very vintage homes, many influenced or designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. It's a very interesting mix of homes. Some of the areas have smaller homes, frame homes. Some of the other streets have more grand, larger brick homes on bigger lots. So it's a pretty neat mix. People like it quite a bit. You can get downtown on the expressway if there's no crazy traffic. You can get down there in 20, 25 minutes, depending where you're going. If there's traffic, that can bump up another 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's snow, things like that. So Oak Park has a lot of great features with that. Now, Oak Park has a lot of kind of city things too that they have. They have like a beer festival, a wine festival. They have nights with music. They have incredible suburban features like great gymnastics gym, swimming pool, great park district, big parks. They have a forest preserve with biking trails close by. They have malls, with big box realtors, just about everything you'd want very close by, not right in the center of Oak Park, but, 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away sometimes. So, Oak Park has, just a really kind of cool feel. It's been positioned or described as Evanston without the lake. Evanston is close to the lake. Oak Park's away from the lake, and it's been positioned as a very similar urban suburban mix, but away from the lake. So it's kind of that version of it. You have to drive quite a ways to get to the lake, but you have the forest preserves when you're moving to Oak Park. You get all the forest preserves and the parks and everything like that. So another thing to keep in mind with Oak Park has a lot of independent shops and feel to it. Not a lot of national chains in the downtown area. There is a Target, okay? There's a Potbelly Subs, but a lot of them are more mom and pop coffee shops, things like that. So things that are really attractive. Now the pricing and the housing mix in Oak Park is something of note. There's quite a few rentals, more than in your typical suburb. Not quite a few, but a little bit more. So there are small apartments, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, in old, historic buildings. And then there are, as I've said, some of the smaller homes, and then, some of the more luxury, bigger homes. Homes could easily be 1 to 1.5 million, quite a nice mix in there. But if you want more of a in Chicago, what would be a little, or in Oak Park, what would be more of like a more starter home or smaller home, there's plenty of options between 5 and 800,000, quite a bit, that you can get in Oak Park and start out that way, or live there forever, whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying there are, there's definitely some variety and options, including rent. I just had a client move from the East Coast to Oak Park We looked at a lot of homes and really found a great one that we got before the market completely skyrocketed. So it's probably worth another 50, 75,000 right now. But great home, was on the market a long time. Traditionally, the market in Oak Park is not as fast moving as some other areas, but right now it is very fast moving like everywhere else. So Oak Park is, pretty hot right now, like everywhere else. But you just want to kind of like speculate a little bit, try and predict what the future may bring, so you don't buy the shiny object that is not going to appreciate well and just looks good today, where you lose a bunch of money. So that can happen in Oak Park, because I know the market can level out and get a little bit more sleepy at times than other areas with longer market times. So definitely something to keep in mind. Other thing with Oak Park is the schools are highly ranked. Big high school, Oak Park River Forest High School, very highly ranked by niche.com. Lots of programs, lots of sports, state championships, gifted programs, all kinds of things there that you get from a big, public high school in the Chicago burbs. Many good schools. The thing with Oak Park, though, is there's private school options too. So there's some pretty highly ranked high schools and private schools, Catholic and private schools, that you'll find in Oak Park, which people really like quite a bit. And some people will actually travel quite a ways to the private schools in Oak Park, like come from the city, come from other suburbs, travel quite a ways. So there's kind of a nice mix of, in some of the private schools, is, kids from all over the place. With living in Oak Park, when you're going to move in, you're going to find, if you don't like kind of a city feel, you probably are not going to like Oak Park. So, because it really does feel like you're in Chicago in many ways. And a lot of people like that, the people that live there. But, it's just a little bit, more city like, a little more crowded, can feel like a little bit, like a little more, like more garbage cans, more, stuff, crowded. You just feel like, you're in the city, but I personally love going there, and I sell a lot of homes there. And, I like that kind of vibe, a lot of people do, but it's not just like typical. There's some other suburbs that are, just more lily white, quiet, like just no stores, no garbage cans down the streets, no public parking lots. That's what I mean by just quiet and clean. Oak Park has a little more personality to it, which is, quite a bit of fun, and a lot of people like the vibe. So just call, text, email. You have any questions about Oak Park, I know it like the back of my hand for the last 30 years. And like I said, I just had a couple clients purchase homes there that I helped, and going to be putting another one on the market next week. So just reach out anytime.